Well, hey folks, Species 7 here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Farm Sim 15. Today we're going to have a look at a map called Iberion Southlands. And it is a map that takes place in southern Italy, from what I understand. Southern Italy or southern Spain? Well, probably Spain, actually. Got a little bit of weirdness going on with these trees, eh? Oh, that's a little odd. Anyway, it is another really big map. If we look here, you can see us for pretty much dead center. Now, it has some nice features, but it is multiplayer. This is too much for a single player by a long shot. You'd spend most of your day just trying to drive around the farm. So, with that said, it does have some neat features. It has a brewery that you need to deliver hops, barley, and water to. It has a concrete factory you need to take sand, gravel, and water to. Various other little things like that. But without any further ado, let's have a look, shall we? Hello and welcome to your brand new farm in Bjornholm. Okay. Well, I don't think that's quite right. It unfortunately also seems to have a fair bit of lag. Maybe I didn't wait long enough for all the assets to load. I'm not sure. That can happen. It is a multi-fruit map, and it is multi-fruit in a huge way. We have lime, sorghum, limestone, sunflower, rye, hemp, cotton, oats, dinkel, hops, beer, sand, gravel, cement, tomatoes, cucumbers, beef, pigs, sheep, actually lambs, I guess, seeds, and silage. So, and that's along with, of course, canola, corn, potatoes, sugar beets, wood chips. So, lots of stuff, lots of sell points, as we can see. Like, lots of sell points. Yeah. Okay. Beyond that, it is a rather nicely laid out farm. Okay, we can sell straw and hay there. Obviously that is the storage for cucumbers and tomatoes. Everything is nicely labeled. So you can see potatoes, sugar beets. Over here we have our different straws: rye, oats, dinkel, whatever the heck that is, and wheat. Our main silos are here. Massive, eh? Wow. So yeah, here's the main silo area, as you can see. Over here is a place to get us some water, and our fertilizer, seed, and fuel storage is over here. A little bit of shed there. So yeah, you can see we got the ferts there, the seeds there, big double tanks of fuel here. Here's our starting gear, and although it is very basic, it does bring us to another point. Here's your chickens, by the way. And that point is, well, with all of these modified crops, and although there is a couple of different multi-fruit links that you need to add to the map, none of your modded gear, none of your in-game gear is going to work for anything really other than cultivating, tractors, plows, grass cutting. These sort of implements will work. Anything that has to cut or carry crops, well, then you're getting a little limited. You can play with the gear that you've got here. As you see, the pretty basic stuff, a couple of 302s, a little Brantner. We got a couple Agro Stars, we got a couple Harleymans, that sort of thing. The smallest harvester. And if you go into your mods, now I've added nothing. Okay, so all of these mods come with the map, i.e. for tippers, you get these two right off the stop. But you can see all of these extra hemp, rye, oats, dinkel, sorghum, hops, lime storage, okay, sand, gravel, etc. So you're going to have your choice of these three trailers. Okay. Any modded ones you bring in will only do whatever crops they normally do. There isn't an actual multi-fruit mod that will add all of these, I guess is what I'm saying. Same thing, harvesters. Well, you can use the little one it comes with, or the exact opposite end of the scale with the very biggest harvester. So, you know, and it's that way. You get a bucket for your wheel loader, you get a bucket for your front loader. You know, your headers, well, these guys, well, they don't list it. Alright, there we are. There's your stock one, there's that one, and there's that one. So you get 2 headers for each machine. It's the same with the sprayers. Your sewing machines, you're going to get most of the in-game ones, and they've been converted. Although these don't actually show it. Okay. Seeds 2, so they do accept a different form of seed. So you also get baling technology, because there is 4 or 5, 5 different bales available, as well as grass, of course. So you're kind of really limited on the equipment you're going to get to play with. Yeah. Which, yeah, that's... Considering how much this game actually relies on mods, that's, well, I don't know. That wouldn't be my favorite way to start things out. Now let's have a look at what else we've got going on here. If we head off, where are we here? That's the house where you start. There's a lot of steep hills, a lot of driving, etc. to be done in this game. So, a lot of one-way gates too, which is really rather kind of odd. Like some gates, you'll come up to them and they don't open. It's not because they don't work. It's simply because some gates are in only and some gates are out only. So yeah. Alright, so here we are again up in the main yard. And as I say, you have storage for pretty much everything you can imagine, right? Potatoes, sugar beets. Over here you can see we have a seed master, which is why Seeds 2 is included. We have a liquid manure pit here. I do like that everything is nicely labeled. Well, pretty much everything is nicely labeled. Here we have Seeds 2, seeds, fertilizer, and lime. All empty, of course, because you are... The chicken coop is right behind us, but if we head up here... no, I think I actually want to go out the other side of the fence, to be honest with you. Confused already, mate. Alright, come on, boy. Go, go, go. There again is our main silo dump. Our equipment over there. That's our house up on the hill. Everybody wants a house up on the hill. Well, my only question is how the heck do I get out of here? Alright, well, we can go out this fence. Okay. Now, and a highway over there. And I think I've still gone the wrong way, haven't I? Yeah. Actually, I think we can get where we need to go here. Sure we can. Can always get where we need to go. Woohoo! And I think I'll put time on 1x. There we go. And I've noticed there's a lot of these. You actually get these little rampways to get onto the road, because there is, on most of the roads, yeah, that much of a drop-off, which is kind of scary. And as I said, there's also lots of steep hills. There are some forest areas, you know, not only a little area like that, but there are also some quite dense forest areas. And like I said, these hills can be a killer. So, although they're not the widest tracks in the world, you are going to want some pretty hefty gear to be able to get around. So, now, whoa, we'll just take our foot off the gas and see how we do. Okay. And there's no traffic. So we're just going to run the stop sign. In fact, I don't recall actually seeing traffic. I have seen pedestrians. Alright, up here we find, and I have bought a few animals just for the sake of showing where they live. Here we go. This is piggies. Yep, rolling piggies. Oh look, they gave them some color and stuff. That's cool. They're not just your dull pink piggies. Oh, they still have a hard time standing up though. That's cool. Alrighty. So there we got some piggies, and the other one I believe would be calves. Oops. What do we got over here? Alright, here we've got some calves. And, as you can see, this gate, no. And it will not open, not from this side. Bang. But the gate with the arrows will actually open. Ta-da. Yeah. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Now, if we come around this end, I do believe, there it is, we can go across here. Okay, the lag seems to be pretty decent in this area, i.e. it isn't lagging badly at all. Well, a little bit. Just as he says that, it lags enough to crash into a wall. Okie dokie. And here, I believe this one would be your lambs. And yes, indeed. White sheep, black sheep, gray sheep, all kind of sheep. Meh. Yeah. And a little bit of a storage shed, or whatever you want to put there. Alright, standard things. Fill your earth fruits, your grains, your water, all of those things are right there. The road system is pretty complicated, and I get a feeling would end up kind of peeing you off more than once. Reasons being, there's a lot of places if you don't take the right road, you'll end up on an overpass or something similar, as opposed to being, just want to have a look at what the heck's going on here, as opposed to being on the road you want. Oh, I see. It is a really nice map insofar as how it looks. I guess this is some kind of tunnel or something, but we'll get to that. Alrighty. Come on, Hurleyman. And here we go on another one of these nice little hills, which the Hurleyman Dead Empty is really struggling with. Wow. Really struggling with. So if you look on here, the big white section there is the quarry, and you can see it's actually got a picture of a crane on it. We have freight yards. Nordic Sugar is another place. We have a factory, a wool factory by the look of it, way out by the port. We have a mill down to the south of us. So yeah, there are, as I said, no shortage of sell points at all. And a lot of this is going to be what you're seeing right now. We're going to be driving around. There's that weird effect in the trees. That is really strange. Just about every tree of that type has that. See, here's what I mean about overpasses. Although I think that one's actually a train bridge, so probably wouldn't have done as much good to actually get on there. One thing you'll also notice on this map, there's a whole lot of areas with not much going on, in so much as fields, at least. So you have lots of areas to cut grass. I'm assuming all of this grass is cuttable. Oh look, we actually found some traffic. But yeah, there are huge areas of no fields, just simply grass meadows, which is cool. Grass is a useful Rosabella. Okay, I assume we are approaching a small town as we once again completely lose forward momentum. Alright, here we have a fuel station. I guess this is Rosella, the town of Rosella. There we have a fuel station. We have, I believe our shop is up here as well. There we go, there's our actual shop. So, not bad. I would assume there's a sale point in it somewhere. Let's have a look here, shall we? Okay, there we go, there's our purchase. Oh, we can buy seed and fertilizer here as well. What do we got going on here? Oh, refueling station. Kind of makes sense, seeing as it is a vehicle shop. I don't actually see a marked spot. That's alright. That complex down there is unlabeled and doesn't show any tip points at all. So, we'll assume it is strictly decorative. As I said, there are a lot of areas on this map that are pretty much just that. We have a couple of sale points in there, way off in the distance. Now, is it this one I want to think? Yeah, we can go down to the BGA. Which is not this unit. Although apparently we can go in here. No, we can't. That's a do not enter. So perhaps the entrance is at the other side. But as I say, they don't label any... oh, come on. They don't label any sort of a tip point there, so one would have to assume that you can't actually drop things off. Let's have a look at this field. Alright. Anything other than the very smallest of headers is going to have a huge issue on there, because as you know, headers are not flexible. Not at all. So, I mean, nice field, very organic look to it. But, and I don't, well, could be because it's the size of most maps, but I don't actually see the purchase sign. Oh, excuse me. Oh, goodness. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, a little bit of coffee went down the inappropriate pipe. So, I've actually parked another tractor up here because when I was exploring earlier, I thought, well, we might want to just pop up here without having to drive all the way up here. However, there's our BGA down there. And, yeah, it doesn't matter which tractor we're in, we might as well just continue our journey here. I don't have any intentions of actually playing this map because, as I say, it is definitely a... so the BGA is that way, Villa Riba is that way, and Poligono Industrial Port is the other way. So, if we take the giant bronze... Wow, that is quite the giant chicken sculpture, isn't it? Ooh-wee! Alright, let's take a quick trip down and check out the BGA, shall we? It looks to be fairly standard. In fact, it looks to be box stock standard. Alright, in we go. Again, quite a massive bit of stuttering. There's our silage pits. Here we have a non-functional weigh scale. No, I guess we have this ramp for loading the silage into a trailer as opposed to tipping it bucket by bucket. And of course, when you do get around to the tippage, it's here. Okay. So, yeah, very standard BGA. Alrighty, now we'll head back to the giant chicken. Come on, baby. You're like, boy, I'm glad I never see you driving roundabouts. But hey, if we're going to exit on the wrong side, or enter on the wrong side, you better bet we're going to exit on the wrong side, too. Okay, I think I was supposed to take a different way in there. What do we got up here? Okay, so that is the Botanic Center. Up here is a quarry. And a giant bronze cow. Although actually it looks more like brass than bronze. It's probably supposed to be gold. But giant gold cow, that's a bit much. Oh, isn't that a nice little object? Oh, pollute me now. Alright. So this would be one of the factory type modules that's in this game. I'm just going to drive off-road. No point taking longer than it already does. Good. We're going to actually get a chance to check out a field price here, shall we? 180,000 for 4 hectares. Whew. I mean, it is a big field, but that's also some pretty big coin. And I'm not going to be able to get in there from this end, that's for sure. How does one get into this plant? Because this is your cement works here. And, or perhaps, well no, it does say quarry, I think. Yeah, that's one quarry. Okay, I think this is maybe a calc quarry. So, yeah, you would bring your trailer here and they're actually cutting onto that big calc face, or limestone face is what it would actually be, of course. Because although they do call it calc in this game, it is in fact dolomite lime. There we go. And yeah. As you would, through here. Oh, wood chips. Okay. Interesting. Oops, and dead end. Not so interesting. Well, that's only a little bit awkward. You'd back your wood chips in there and then you're pretty much stuck. Let's come around this side. And, whoa, okie dokie. Yeah. If they're long back down, I see. This is where you would actually get to fill your trailer. So, all the stuff on the surface is basically for looks. That's your fill point down there. Oops, I was hoping I'd backed far enough. Come on. Oh, yeah. Now this map is still listed as being a beta version, so... This guy here is down at what appears to be a... What is this, a second farm, perhaps? Again, nothing labeled. See, there's no even tip point showing here, so... But we're close to a farm shop up here. But yeah, as you can see, we have another area to dump all of our crops, and we can't get out that way. It is, again, a one-way gate. Lots of vehicle storage areas here. Come on. There we go. Oh, Lord. Could have stuck us a little closer in there, huh? And we can obviously get seed and fertilizer here as well. And then this gate opens for us. Oh, and this one, unlike every other gate I've run into so far, actually requires that you use the map trigger. Okay. And you can go in through that side to dump your actual crops. Alrighty. Well, there are, as I say, several points here on the map, drop points, etc. But I think you guys are getting the idea. Here's another one of these wooded areas, although Okay, this looks like some kind of bizarre tree farm because every one of these is planted exactly parallel and in a perfect row. So yeah, if you had a Ponzi Scorpion and wanted to really do a number, well, that would be the way to do it, I would think. Alright, this would be our farm shop. So there you go, there's the big farm shop. We can refuel, we can drop off a bunch of gear. Very cool, there's your tip point. And again, a lot of one-way and only-way type shops. This kind of looks like this might be the butcher down here. And again, oh no, those were going to be no entry, but they're actually just speed zones. So yeah, there's your butcher shop where you can drop off your critters once they are of a suitable fatness. And I think, well, like I say, there is a quarry, but that's an awful long way down there. How about if we go back to our main farm? Did I leave a tractor anywhere near our main farm? Not really, eh? Yeah, it would take me half an hour to drive down to the quarry. But it is one of the other features. As I say, there's also a brewery where you can deliver barley and hops and water. So, but I think that's going to be our look at it. Again, this is Iberion Southlands. It is available on ModHoster. If you look at their map section, it will definitely bring you to this one. Again, it is considered to be a beta. I believe this is version 009 or something. So take that with a grain of salt. It means that it will likely have updates. I'm sure not nearly as many as something like, say, Volkswagen did, but it is due for updates and we'll get them. So there you go, guys. That's been our look at Iberion Southlands. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment. Leave a like if you would. That would be really, really cool. And take it from there. So, this has been Species7 doing another map review for you. And till next time, guys, well, take care of each other. Fill up that comment section. Love to read them. Ciao for now.